Hi everybody, my name's Ian, better known as Super Pianist,
designer of Combat Arms' newest map, Rural Estate. And Nexon has given me the opportunity to talk a little bit about it and how I approach designing it and some particular strategies that I have in mind for it. Even before the map contest, I had some design ideas in my head that I wish Combat Arms had in a map. I imagined sort of, a mansion, and I could visualize 3 staircases. I kind of had an idea of the architecture that I wanted to do, sort of a more modern architecture with like stucco with stone styling at the corners. And so when Nexon announced the map contest, I was like, wow, cool. Well, I started right away with Blender, which is a free 3D animation full software package suite basically. Probably about a couple hours a day of just modeling and putting in all the details. It took me pretty much the whole month for me to finish it. The beauty of modeling the entire map as a 3D model was that I didn't have to worry until I had it pretty much finished to actually render out the images. So I could just basically make the whole world, make the entire environment, and then kind of put it into images. Another thing that I'd considered right from the start was the style of map I wanted to create. Basically, I didn't want to create a war zone, but rather a more sort of light and habitable place, I guess, habitable environment that would be essentially converted into a war zone. I wanted the map also to have sort of wow factor. For example, the main lobby is quite visually impressive. I'd hoped that the map would be good for most game modes, and it seems that it is, and it consists of 3 main sections. Basically the front of the house, the rear, which includes the patio, and of course the entire house itself. Once you enter the house, you'll either be in the main foyer or in one of its many rooms on the ground floor. From there, there's 2 staircases to higher levels, and from there, there's 2 more staircases to the 3rd floor. And the 3rd floor can be used extensively for snipers. You should be able to get a visual on many of the entrances and many of the doorways in the lower sections of the house. At the outside of the house, there's 2 very long sight lines down either side of the house that can also be used for sniping. Now, if you're a rusher, of course you can run down either side of the house or use the basement for an ambush into the main part of the house. And if you're playing, for example, capture the flag that requires you to get across the map, you can either try to go down either side of the house, right in through the front door, the back door, and use cover on your way through the house, or you can enter through the basement and attempt to stay out of sight entirely. Since the house also has so many rooms and quite a few different points of entry, it would be pretty easy to set up ambushes or traps at the doorways, either the exterior doorways or the interior doorways, to get from room to room. There are also 2 points of entry into the basement, which you can go down and then up a ladder into the main part of the house. These routes can be used for ambush attack into the house. This map has plenty of opportunity for players of different styles to show off their skills.
Well guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in game, and thanks for watching.
Combat Arms. Join the arms race.